Hey guys, this is Tigress coming back to you with an Overwatch 2 video, and we're going to be playing some ranked and trying to actually, improve my rank. Okay, it's the same problems as yesterday. So yeah guys, so we're literally going to be playing ranked. I might chuck a couple games of Stadium in, I don't actually know. Also, when I said the same problems as yesterday, what I meant was, in yesterday, streaming New Adventures yesterday, I tried to get the thing to load up from Discord, like from the Discord notification, it loaded for a second, then clicked on some random ass YouTube video, so I had to wait until the notification popped up. Also, before anyone does ask, how can we get notification from your own? I've got two two accounts that I watch that I've got for YouTube. My White Tiger Quest, which I stream, upload all that lot on, and then another one. Basically, my White Tiger Quest channel used to be a channel I used to watch stuff on like a good load, but then I forgot like login details and all that lot. So I eventually made a new account for for Google and all that lot, which is the one I use today, I believe. So all that, and then I've just used that ever since. But yeah, so we are going to be playing some ranked, and hopefully I don't end up wanting to munch something. Because last week's ranked went from, okay, so this could be better too, oh my god, this is the worst thing ever. I'm almost in Silver 4, which means I'm almost back down to Bronze. I don't want to be back down in Bronze, I worked way too hard to get out of Bronze. I spent like 2 years bitching about being in Bronze. Also guys, there's going to be some times where it might look like a starter, it might just be a case of me thinking, but from streaming on, from now on, I'm going to start questioning a lot more what I say because of a new legislation that's been brought into the UK. Not going to go into the full topic of it. But in the UK there is currently new legislation that's meant to protect minors. There is an online safety thing that you can sign if you are in the UK, or if you want to sign you can. I'm not going to post links because I don't want my channel to essentially be all about it. So, but there is new legislation that basically prevents. You basically just need to confirm that you are of legal age. You are that you are an adult to access access adult stuff, which you might think, okay, it doesn't sound too bad, until you then put into consideration in news, anything like that, anything violent based.
Select hero guns.
That's right. Oh no. Back to select a bam brig, but I said no, I want to play brig. But yeah, there is new legislation that doesn't. And guys, the big problem with the new legislation for the UK is it's a third party company that are asking for your details. Now, if it was the UK government, it wouldn't be that bad, and a lot of people probably would just deal with it. But due to the fact that it is a third party company, which is sketchy as anything, asking for bank details to prove who you are, all that lot. People have found ways to get around it. VPNs. There are a couple ways that you can get past it.
Breaking me down just builds me up. Don't be afraid to ask for help out there. Catch you later.
I was going to say, someone did select to pay that they wanted to play deeper at the beginning. But yeah, so guys, if I question what I'm saying from the stream from now on, it's because of that, because I don't, at the end of the day, I don't want my streams getting penalised because of the UK government thinking it's protecting minors, when in reality, pretty sure I did mention this yesterday, because I didn't find this out until Saturday, and when I found out on Saturday, it was, I'd already streamed the rival thing, because I streamed that in the morning. So, but yeah, getting to a more positive note, guys, streams this week are going to be slightly different. And that's just because of the fact that I found out today that my plans for Friday have been cancelled for the second week in a row.
That's not gonna stop me.
I'm trying so much. I'm trying not to take it personal, but it kind of just feels personal at points. Although I will say, I was at least told about it this week. Guys, I'm pretty sure I did mention this when streaming the Rivals, my Rivals on Saturday. But I almost ended up streaming on Friday because plans got cancelled. Unless things change, or unless one of several different, not valid, not like dumb reasons, but unless one of a few different things happen, the rival stream will be Friday instead of Saturday. Because if I can stream on Fridays, I do it so I can essentially just have a long weekend where I can relax. Well guys, if you're wondering why I am destroying all these and spend like 2 seconds doing it, because it really doesn't take that long. It's the, I see half stuff, I see a bunch of stuff broken and I need to finish it all. So, as long as nothing changes at this point in time, and I can still stream at some point on Friday, there will be, the Marvel stream will be Friday instead of Saturday, just because of the case of my plans are being cancelled, and sorry about that, guys. I went to like kick up a verb, but like it came out as like yeah. Also, guys, I'm gonna try and make it one like I'm gonna try and make it so I'm not constantly talking about like K-pop Demon Hunters or live action How to Train Your Dragon. But since I stopped watching it like 3-4 times a day each day, slight bit of an exaggeration, but not by much. It doesn't feel like I need to anymore. Like I watched it for a straight like week, twice a day. Like, I'd seen that movie, like, 8 times. I've since seen it, like, 21? Yeah, 21 times since. In total, not since. I've seen it, like, a combined total of, like, 21. Like, it's gone up to 21 times I've seen the movie in total. Not, I've not the fact I've seen it that many times since. Like, I've not seen it 21 more times. And guys, the reason why I've seen it a load, which to be fair, not even the worst I've seen. I've seen some people willingly say on the internet that they've seen it like 60 times. Like, I have honestly seen people say they've seen it a lot worse. Like, a lot more times, which, it's a good movie. But see guys, when it came, like, 'cause it came out the 20th of June, I didn't know that because I don't watch that much Netflix. Like, I primarily watch a lot of YouTube, which means if there's not a YouTube series that I'm currently watching, I kind of get a bit annoyed because I watch a lot of YouTube. But every so often, I do watch a decent bit of Netflix. For instance, if I'm rewatching Lucifer, which might be almost time to rewatch again, then I do. If I'm rewatching the How to Train Your Dragon series, like Race to the Edge, then I watch Netflix. Then I spend like a couple weeks watching Netflix. And by like a couple weeks, I mean like a solid week for Race to the Edge, because that's like 6 seasons of like 13 episodes. Yeah, Cassidy. But yeah, so I don't really watch that much Netflix. Which meant when I did find out, because guys, I didn't find out about the movie being like out from typical ways. Like I wasn't scrolling on Netflix being like, oh wait, what's this new movie? Because if I found it that way, I 100% never would have seen it. But due to the fact of I saw everyone, granted it's quieted down a decent bit, but I saw at the time a load of people going, oh my god, K-pop Demon Hunters. And like I saw a bunch of like things like Golden Cake Down, what it sounds like, how it's done with popping off. Idol I saw a bit, Free I saw a couple times, and then Soda Pop I saw a decent bit. Like I saw a bunch of songs multiple times, and it's like over a couple days. Cause this was like in July, second. Like this is like a couple weeks ago, so it was like, so a potential chance I might have seen the odd bit beforehand and just scroll past it. Which if I had, I'm very surprised. Really didn't seem like something I would have done now. But then again, not my typical type of movie. Yet, best movie I've seen this year.
Okay, I'm ready to go again.
And guys, this year, the movie I was most excited to see, that live action How to Train Your Dragon, and got dethroned very quickly. Another movie I do really want to see is the Superman movie, because if what I've seen is true and what I've heard is true and from what I've seen, it 100% should be where superhero movie standards are. Like Superman was never, I'm gonna punch you until your knuckles bleed. That's always been Batman. Like you want a version of Superman that's like, violence is my whole thing. Injustice Superman. It's an Elseworld storyline, but still, Injustice Superman. And that version of Superman is a version of Superman who has lost everything. I don't just mean lost a bit of pocket change and kind of pissed about it and thrown a hissy fit. I mean, Joker decided to mess with something he really shouldn't have. Because, do you want to know why you don't mess with the quiet person? Because when you do and you break them, they tend to come back not so quiet. I kind of regret thinking this was going to be simple. "20 seconds to spare, but we did it. We just need to hold them off. We can't afford to get to third point." Also, guys, I did say while streaming yesterday that I would double check if an announcement if a sequel had been announced. I checked this morning, nothing. I will double check quickly now. No sequel has been announced yet. However, it leaves audience wanting more. K-pop Demon Hunters created a fairly unique viewing experience. Now, that was word for word of something on Google. I'm pretty sure this one used to be brokeable. Pretty sure. But again, guys, I've gone into like my reasons why. Like, for instance, we know there's going to be a live action How to Train Your Dragon 2 and 3. We know there is, because unless 2 suddenly performs the most terriblest thing in the world and be absolutely horrible and is nothing like the original, and you know just leaves it and like it's barely watchable, there's still going to be a third. Because even if it is a case of barely faithful to the original, kind of says what's due to most people, there's still going to be a third. And the reason why I say there's going to be a third, because the material's already there, and they already know, even by adding a few small changes and making it from I reckon the second and third movie are going to be about 2 hours long. The reason I think they're going to be about 2 hours long They added an extra 20 minutes onto the first movie. That was only an hour and 20. The second two were an hour and 40. So I think they'll both be up to about 2 hours long. Whereas what I think they might add for a second, I don't actually know. Like, I reckon the flight at the beginning might be like an extra few minutes. I reckon that might just be extended. I don't think we're gonna get every single dragon we see in that. What I think is we'll see a few, and there might just be a few overlaid, like in editing. But there's no way they're gonna willingly go all the way for like an opening scene.
I'll try a different approach.
I also think we might actually potentially see a full, like more of a longer length dragon race. I also think we potentially might see Stoic and Val Hiccup's mother, like more as, you know, parents. Because we really didn't see that much of it. I also think we might just essentially see a bit longer of Hiccup and his mother together.
Ready to go again. I'm popping up.
Like, there's a few things I can think they could easy enough extend to make it like an extra 20 minutes. They don't really make much sense to, but for ads of adding in, can't really think of anything. And then the same for like the third, and very easy thing that they could very easily add in. Granted, it would take them over time, and the movie would be about 3 hours long.
I'll remember that for next time.
Is the Homecoming movie. Because if you don't know, right after Hiccup and Astrid get married, you end the third movie there. You then go and watch a full hour and something minute movie. No, 90-minute movie, I think. Half an hour?
Hang on, team.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Welcome to orbit. We're outnumbered. Careful.
Okay, yeah, so, never mind. I for one could just see them for the third movie, just chucking in the Homecoming movie, because it's like, there's no way, it's way too long. It's like, hold on, wait a minute, it's a short movie, it's like half an hour. Literally, guys, the movie's like 20 minutes. 22 to be specific. But they added an additional 20 minutes to
Let's try again.
the first live action, so for the third, it would fit in really well, because you'd see Stoic and Hiccup getting married, you then see them like living life without the dragons, which they're never going to do a version of Homecoming, so if they don't show it off in the third, then we're never going to see it. But, like, again, it'd be a really easy way to sort of pad out the movie, without needing to put any additional extra work in. Plus, it'd be a really great way to bring back the original voice actors. Because, guys, the reason that he didn't use the original voice actors and the original voice of Hiccup and Astrid were never put into consideration, but Gerard Butler was for Stoic. They were both in their 20s when they started
I
it.
should think that one over again.
They're now 40-something.
I'm on fire. Right, hey,
And I say 20s, I think it might have been closer to 30s. I'm not 100% sure. But like... But yeah, they were both in like their 20s when they started back in 2010. There's no way that they could play, you know, 15-year-olds. Like, I've seen, you know, people in their 30s, like almost 40s, playing, you know, teenagers. That's usually slightly shorter people, playing like 18-year-olds, usually. But, like, it'd be the easiest way to bring back the original voice actors, just have them come back and say the older version of Hiccup and Stoic and... not Stoic. Of, Hiccup and Astrid. And also, in a very easy way, I can see them padding out the third movie, because I can think of a few ways. Is Stoic dies at the end of the second. They could show a few flashback scenes of Hiccup and Stoic in the third. Like, Hiccup could be like, how did my dad used to like just becoming like chief at the beginning and being like, have a flashback being like, how did my dad used to deal with all of this, and it just showing like Stoic in like the early days or something, being like this is hard, and like how am I gonna do this? But I'd also love to see like a conversation with Stoic and grown up Hiccup, even if it is just like a dream of Hiccup and Stoic talking. It's like, son, I am proud of who you've become, and like, I'd love to see it. Do I think they'll do it? Probably not. I'd still love to see it. Just because, in the third movie, Stoic does technically make an appearance through a flashback. I was like, hold on, did they bring Gerard Butler back for that? And it's like, hold on, wait, they brought Gerard Butler back for like a 2-second cameo? And I say cameo for like a 2-second thing. And because he comes back, he's holding baby Hiccup, and he's like, and just showing him sort of like the world from like a cliff point of view, from like a you know, height advantage and all that lot. But I'd love to see more of that in the second movie. I'd also love to see more Hiccup and Stoic in the third movie. I'd love to just see Hiccup and Stoic just sort of being who they are, and like, I'd also love to hear the Race to the Edge mentioned, because Race to the Edge does take place before the second movie, and it also does mention the second movie. Drago Bloodfist does show up at the end of Race to the Edge. It's just like, fine, if the people I'm working with are incompetent, I will do it myself. Yes, hold them back, hold them back, hold them back. Damn it. Granted, they've got no time left. I can see both teams getting like a minute, which isn't great. Yeah, it's not great. Both teams have been given a minute. I've seen more than once players being able to hold off for a minute, but players also been able to hold off a lot longer, and the opposite team not being able to, you know, hold off for a minute. I'm gonna go Anna. Just because I might be able to, I doubt it, but I think being able to get a nano boost. Could be useful. Enemies with sleep darts are slower than taken. Yep, and yep. I've never had the chance to use Nano Boost on yourself, because with third perk, it basically means if you use Nano Boost, it also gets cast on yourself, which is really useful. But I've never been able to pull it off because I barely play any Ana anymore. There's a point where I used to play a decent bit, because it's like, because when I started playing, it's like, how does Ana heal? Like, her abilities don't, it's like, because for me, it's like, characters who don't heal via having a healing ability or thing they can, like, Mercy has a staff, Kiriko has things that she can throw at people. It's like, oh, just shoot people, and I started, it's like, oh wait, she does heal via shooting. Also, depending on how many games we go through, or how many games we lose, I might because I'd rather this not, like, if the first game, like, if this does, like, the second game also takes about the same length, I might chuck a quick second game in just to be quick, just to get 3 games in. But, like, it's the reason why, like, if I wasn't playing comp, I probably would do about 6 games, but, like, unranked is really not as fun, and it would kind of be boring to stream. Hopefully Diva can push. And it was kind of useful, not stupidly.
I still have some fight to do.
Like, I thought I potentially might be able to get Nano Boost up. I was wrong.
Let the dragon consume you.
Okay, so we basically just need to push it around the corner. That's nice. Not going to be easy, going to be hard as anything. Which means I might want to swap back up Anna. Actually, yeah, I'm going to want Kiriko. She can, granted it's a lot slower to heal and attack. But I have more free roam and I can get into battles and get out of them quicker, so a lot more beneficial.
I'll find my own path.
Do.
Don't worry, no one will touch a feather on Ganny's head while Hanasong is here.
Hello.
Channel on news. Mr. Gunrod,
That
sir.
felt quicker, I don't know why. Hopefully it's a case that we get a good lead. Like, a team kill would be really handy right now. Okay, I might get that done, depending. Depends on how well this game goes.
Got one here.
Yeah, Diva's got chucked out of mech. So they are doing the annoying thing and being good at defending now. See, annoyingly what happens is you'll have someone who... You'll have a team that can't defend for their life but is good on offense. Like, good being able to push it. They'll come down to the last few seconds and they'll suddenly become gods at the thing. But like, the team coordination's just gone out the window. We're gonna lose because of a technicality. And that technicality is our team can't perform.
Now go get him.
No, Orisa, get back to point. Do you know what the most annoying way to lose a con game is? This.
Time to get clever.
How? There's no way that there are players in, like, I've seen Silver 1 players. They were performing better than some gold players I've seen. I've seen gold players perform worse than what they were in the last 30 seconds. I'll do one more game in comp. I will do another game after that, but still comp. It's still comp. It's just comp that I choose to ignore half the time. Like, guys, I want to know. Actually, Diva was pretty decent. I'm gonna give it to Sombra because she was. Like, 100% could have picked the close here. I was down. I think I was at like 300, just probably above that at the beginning of the season. Got to about there. I'm now suddenly feeling like I'm not going to get any closer. Like, there is like still like 2 more weeks, like, worth of. I'm in support. Yeah, that's tank. That's yeah. Vote for that. I know it's not gonna get it. I'm not that fussed about the map. I don't know why, it seems to go quick, but then it's like when the map's got the most votes and it would come to the end of that, it starts to go a tiny bit slower. I enjoy playing Jericho. Well, Zarya's, because they typically annoy me. I've still got beef when it comes to May, and Light Weaver's still bugging me on a daily basis. Why do Light Weaver's bug me on a daily basis? Doing 3 unranked games early for my dailies. And by earlier I mean like 3 hours ago. A Light Weaver pulled me out of trouble a couple times. Was he actually pulling me out of trouble? No. My health might have been low, I didn't check. But he pulled me out at a point where it's like, no, Light Weaver, don't, we need to. He was banned, aww. And Reinhardt, and Mercy. Why did Tank get a significant hit? I don't know why Mercy got hit. Like, I'm not saying Mercy's harmless, because she 100% isn't. But she's that one thing where it's like, oh, look at that, like, cute, defenseless little, you know, worm. 2 seconds later, holy shit, that worm evolved into a butterfly. Bad, like, bad reason behind it, but the simple is, Mercy most of the time is going to be where someone I can fly to. I'm low on health. I'm getting picked on. Like, I'm getting bullied here. Most of the game, she is going to be like that. Then you have Mercies when they get the role. Battle Mercies, which is what they're known as. Most terrifying things in the game. Because if they come at you with everything they've got and succeed, you want to be terrified. I've also done Battle Mercy a few times and lost by doing Battle Mercy. That one little thing was bugging me. See, for a good while, I did only play, like, Roll Q-Com. Because it was where I was shining. I hate using that as just a mass deal. That's the quickest way when someone's health instantly gets dropped. Because again, like, granted, I could have picked Lucio. So I'm not annoyed that we've got a Moira. But I did technically pick her.
That was interesting.
See, this is what happens in both Overwatch and Marvel Rivals. They will sneak behind, get the support, and then you'll have everyone being like, we need to be healed. It's like, you're telling me now that I've just died, you need mass healing? You need like this, you need these shoves where they shoved so far the sun showing that you need them? Like, I'd love to win a game of comp tonight. Am I going to? I have no idea. Like, again, I'd never force myself to do content. Like, if I was really in a case of like a few days where I wasn't feeling great, I would 100% just not do content for the weekend. I apologise the following week about it. But there are definitely points where when I am streaming, I do get to a point where it's like, how long do I stream for? 10 seconds. Great.
I learned from that.
See, when I started back streaming again, I was loving it, every minute of it. Now I'm doing content again, I'm realising, hold on, wait a second. I'm realising it's not all pitch perfect. Granted, for the most part, still love doing it. Like, I don't regret coming back to doing content. But like, I definitely needed to adjust how much content, how many times I was streaming.
No one can hide from my sight.
See, annoyingly, I was tempted to start a new series, like stream a new series, like start a new series tomorrow. That series will be starting at some point, but it will definitely be getting pushed back, and I still need to figure out a few things for it. But when I do start it, it will just mean additional content. Also, instead of essentially, like, part of me is kind of tempted to do it in a video format. Part of me is like, well, I have time.
I don't give up that easily.
Okay, if we hold them off for another 12 seconds. If I can get to the team, then yeah, we can. The team should be able to hold off with my ult still active.
Done playing around.
Complete. Ah, I love when ranks go that quick. I really do.
0-0. Switching sides.
But yeah, guys, it's not like the fact that I'm not loving doing content still. It's more of a case of I'm kind of in that cycle where what I'm doing, I'm not doing enough, like the Batman series and Spider-Man series. Something new that I technically hadn't done properly before now. Because yes, I had started, like, I played a bit of Spider-Man PS4, and I think I did the odd video. I know I did a full series on both Telltale games. Whether both are still up on the channel, I have no idea. But like, if you want to watch the Telltale series, or the Spider-Man series, Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2, the only way to watch them is via the streams I did on them. But for the rest of them, watch the playlist. It's more complete and it's more accurate, and it's all there. Like, from beginning to end of both, there's everything there. Like when streaming Spider-Man, I didn't do nothing out of stream. And with the Telltale series, I started streaming at the beginning before the episode was even started, and then ended at the main. Like I started and ended on the main page for both cases. Tourbillon. So should have expected it. And it's why I want Torbjorn's turret to be changed.
Done playing around.
Like, in all honesty, if Torbjorn's turret, like, if Torbjorn got below half health, that thing got destroyed, it would suddenly stop being so useful.
Bye bye.
We have 3 minutes to push it around the corner. I don't imagine it being a problem.
Take it out.
But I will actually chuck another round of comp in. Because we did one round which took half an hour, we did another that took 10 minutes. Which is literal proof of comp can sometimes be... we'll go Ash. Comp can sometimes be full on half an hour for one round. Both teams pushing, you know, all that. But then there's times like that where that was the easiest win ever. Like, we stopped them, we held them off. We then were able to push really easily. Okay, I might get to mix mini Maxa quicker. Like, I think I said last week. Only one I really cared about was Retro Gamer. I'm not going to equip it because... player option. Because I prefer Bounty Hunter. Like... Also, if anyone does ask, yes, I do have my PlayStation name as my Overwatch, like, title names. Just because the only difference would have been, I would have just taken the 21 off. And even then, 9 times out of 10, I do just go by KJ. But for streaming, it's Tigress. And the reason I don't use that is because, like, again, I was not streaming when, like, I had to sort this stuff out for Overwatch. I wasn't doing content at all. Ooh, loot box. So, because of that, I wasn't going to have any association with that. But, technically speaking, on GTA, if I ever do content on GTA again, I will probably show, like, a video for GTA I think might be cool is going over all my vehicles and what ones did I regret buying, what ones did I buy, and what ones would I buy now. Actually, that'd be a really cool video to do. Granted, I don't think it'd perform as great, but it would be pretty cool. Do I care what I got from him? Nope. Now, we're going to jump back into normal comp. And hope for goddamn sake nothing gets fucked over. But 100% after this game's done, it will be the end of stream. Like, if it gets done and it only takes like 10 minutes, I will then talk up until the hour point. But anything after that, but yeah, like, if I get into the game again since chance, then I'll load into another one, but I mean one full game. Also, if you are wondering what that sound you can hear is, it's me opening a bottle, because usually in July, usually it's also still a lot warmer outside when it comes to this. I don't like summer. Birthday's summer, I'm not a big fan of birthday, haven't been for years. But I don't like it. I'm 100%, I'd rather be freezing cold and need to grab a hot water bottle to warm up, or chuck the heating on to warm up, than be sweating and need to chuck need to cool down. Because I was going to say, need to chuck a fan on. Not everyone's going to own a fan, but to warm up, everyone's got, like, granted, I don't have a coat, so it'd be chucking a hoodie on. That's just because I'm a creature of habit and I wear the exact same hoodie out everywhere. Like, guys, I was kind of sad when this happened, but up until, I think it was last year, and I kind of hope MGTV does redo the black versions of Team Sky hoodies again so I can buy a new one. Granted, kind of get it fixed. I don't know personally anyone who can fix it. But my Team Sky black, you know, zip up hoodie, the zip broke on it. I was upset. I was disappointed because I wore that thing everywhere. And it's like, okay, so what can I go to wear now? I then remembered, oh wait, I've got two. Like, because I also have. I think I potentially might have some Stay Wild merch too, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think so. But I also have two, like, Preston Plays merch. I have a red and black fire hoodie. So, like, you know what? I can chuck the black hoodie on. Remembered. It doesn't properly fit me anymore. Granted, guys, that was bought back when I was in, like, college. Like, that was bought back in 2019. And I went to start wearing jackets back in 20... Because, like, I was that weird person who walked into college wearing his Leavers hoodie. And I mean zip-up hoodie, because at the time it's like, I only like hoodies. Like, only like... Because I asked them, say, do you do zip-up? Yeah. Granted, like, I wish I could have had it two-tone, but they don't do two-tone zip-ups. They were annoying about it, but... Although what was annoying is... I had my... Because I took two... Like, I had a hoodie that I wore, and I think when I was given it, it was another. So what was annoying was... I think I had to check my normal hoodie in, and I just started wearing my zip-up. But... I had my white top that I was getting everyone to sign, which was like, I can't exactly, but I've got a... It was just a white top that I chucked over my school uniform. Although the amount of times I'd heard a teacher say, your uniform is slightly different to everyone else's, you should at least be wearing proper uniform. Not directed at me, directed at everyone, because... I think I've talked about this before, I'm not 100% sure. Don't think so, but it's a boring topic anyway. My high school changed its uniform from t-shirt, jumper, blazer, like the traditional like suit look sort of thing, to a polo shirt, jumper, and black trousers. Black trousers were always a thing, but like t-shirt and jumper. They changed that back. I don't know when they changed it, but like that was like t-shirt and jumper was the uniform I wore when I was there. They changed it back in my last year, and seriously thought everyone was going to be yay. No, we really weren't. Some people in my year did, but a load of people in my year were like, because a form came out 2 years beforehand, asked like, and we were like, oh, this might mean we can wear shorts. Nope. And almost everyone in my year was sort of like, why the hell are we then going to spend more money for something that we've got for like 7 months? Because guys, I did from September to May. Came back in. I'd like to play Freya. Don't think I'm going to get to play Freya. I don't want to see them. And just because May is kind of like my not like is on my most hatred character list at this point because of the annoying May from last week. Life Weaver was kind of high on that list. May's overtook him. Yes. Hold on, why is it not fourth? I'll accept maybe a man for one game only. See, guys. Really unfair in this case, but as you can see, match ranked: bronze 1 to silver 3. I want to, but we have, so I'm going to see how the rest of the team goes.
I always deliver. Hello.
3 DPS isn't too bad. As long as we get 2 support, or at least a support and a tank. I will play Freya for a very small time until eventually the team gets absolutely obliterated and someone's like, we needed support. Not like Sojin could have. Although I'm pretty sure this match is going to get cancelled. Because we have a very dormant player not picking a role. And everyone knows at this point, when you don't have someone pick a role, it means they're AFK. Yeah, game cancelled.
Take the point.
3Q. Challenges while I wait. I thought that might have been done last game, I was wrong.
Select a map.
I kinda do just want King's Row. It's relatively quick. Granted, I would have liked the map that's a push map because that is quick. It's going to be King's Row. 9 people voted, 1 person voted for New Junk City. King's Row had a very higher vote rate. It's also the British map.
Select hero guns.
Now, will men get banned this game? Hell no. I wanted to. Again, 3rd spot missing. 4th spot even. Yeah, I knew she wasn't going to. May almost never gets banned, but it's a toxic player at point. Why are we getting ranked with bronze players? I get bronze 1 is close to silver 5 and that makes sense. So bronze 2 to say silver 4, kind of. But actually, silver 2 to bronze 1 kind of makes sense. 3 rank difference, not too bad. But bronze 2 to silver 3? Yeah, of course we have a May. I'm staying far away from it. I'm not having this turn out how it did last week. Like, I was such a case of, oh guys, I'll stream for longer. I will do 6 games.
Perhaps.
It's not the worst team in the world. I'm not changing though. I might be able to get back, Okay, no, not trying that again. That took way too long. I was basically not trying to get a sniper point of view, but I was trying to.
Another shot.
and get like a point of view from a height. Okay, so May's only just left spawn. Also, guys, mention it what like now because I can't actually talk about this stream, which is kind of good for me. Me not having nothing to watch and essentially overwatching K-pop Demon Hunters, it's kind of come to an end because an anime that's title is really not completely accurate to what it actually is, because an anime that I started watching, I want to say last year, I'm not 100% sure, I'm pretty sure it's last year, an anime called Dress Up My Darling. The whole thing is basically about cosplayer. This person who cosplays and this dude who feels very much uncomfortable around a lot of more, for lack of better words, more sexual based things. And sort of more, for instance, Mani, I think her name is. There's a few cosplays of hers that, in like the season 1 finale, she books like this more sort of seductive based place. And I can't think of his name off the top of my head. It's like, why didn't you double check? And like, in the very first episode of season 2, one of the things he says to her, please let me double check this place before you book it. We don't want a repeat incident of last time. And it is funny. But yeah, so I started like season 2 of that came out, so I've started watching that. So that gives me something to watch at least once a week on a Saturday night. My Hero Academy season 8's not far until that comes out. Like that's due out in like October. I 100% would prefer beginning of October. But I don't think it is. Has been Hotel. No fact I'm butchering that somehow. That comes out near the end of October, which makes sense. The end of October, Halloween. The end of October is Halloween. Has Been Hotel's more of a sort of spookier season. I say it's a spookier show. So it makes sense. I saw that comment, kind of. I didn't know where Reinhardt was, so I was starting to really question it. Then I remembered, hold on, wait a minute. And it's like, ow. Plus, guys, a couple of shows at the minute I'm kind of rewatching. Plus, a YouTuber who's known as Axeman, he does an ARC series that I'm watching. So for once I've got stuff to watch, so I'm not constantly rewatching the exact same movie. Forget it, matter. Yeah, no, I called him Stefan War by accident. Also, My Hero Academy seasons 1 through 8, I'm kind of tempted to 7 even. Tempted to rewatch.
It's not over. Not yet.
Like, like, today I saw the first movie that they put out. I saw... Your Next recently. The third movie is something that I do want to watch and I might watch after stream. Or if I don't watch it tonight, I probably will end up watching it tomorrow. The problem with that is Crunchyroll only has 3 of the My Hero movies. The first, second, and then the fourth. But Netflix only has 3 of them. The first 3. I don't remember why our team quit. I'm hoping it was like lagged out. Because we could win this.
Back on my feet. Bowler's ready when you are.
Didn't mean to aim that directly towards Moira. It's more of a case of my ult's ready.
Why's the payload stop?
Target mark. Justice reigns from above. We're outnumbered.
I don't know who left actually. Granted, wouldn't be the hardest thing in the world to check.
Jeg er ikke klar til at stille træskoen endnu.
I question some of the names of Overwatch that people call themselves.
Witness the flame of my soul.
Old timer.
Like, I really do question some of the names of Overwatch. Again, trying to thank Moira. Oh, she's got that perk. Basically, like, Orisa has 2 perks that kind of turn her back into the original Orisa. Now, it would have been kind of nice if they did the same for Bastion. Kind of, but they wouldn't be able to. For the simple reason of, Bastion used to function of, he could sit in one place and shoot his turret. He now has that for a very small time for an ability. As an ability to them, you know, use it as a mobile unit. Mainly because they were getting rid of Orisa's, like, shield. They brought it back as a perk. Do I think it was because of that? No, I can't think it's because they were changing Bastion and realised, hold on, half of Orisa's use was because of that. Freya's still pretty decent for defense, so is May, unfortunately. Like, that May from last week is just still put a damper on my mood. See your names. If it is what I think it is, it's like, how the hell are you down in this rank?
Why do you
Because I think it might be something that's top like 500 or something, or like higher ranks.
Sorry about, don't you?
It doesn't matter. Anyone
Yeah.
would apologize to me. Please don't.
I know how that feels.
Thankfully, to get over to like there, it's not going to be the problem, because I can just go 1, 2. 1, 2. Granted, if we can hold them off for 2 minutes, we should be fine. I did manage to take out the turret. Zen and Alari. We only got the one tank, which thankfully May, Junkrat and myself can kind of add up for a second tank. I say May's probably close to being able to do it by herself.
Our point is under attack.
But right now, we need to be able to like knock them down and. I got onto point. Like, if they've got a full, like, 2-3 minutes, we're not going to be able to hold them off. We need them with barely any time.
Jagten fortsætter.
Experience tranquility.
Diva could have got on point. That's why Reinhardt shouldn't charge at Freya's. Give them a chance to charge up shots and take you out. Yeah, Arisa has an ability that allows her to have a shield back. See, I think we might be able to hold them off for a couple minutes, but if they get to the second point, we're doomed.
I've always liked
Annoyingly, we now spawn down here. Moira's more aggressive support, so fair enough. Like, we're so close to that, but like, annoyingly, if we didn't get to the third point, but they get it just on the exact same point, they still classify as winning. Even if it's on the exact same line as ours. How come Moira took care of Reinhardt when I almost took care of him and Diva would have been easy enough for him to take care of? That case of, you know, pointing out when enemies are weak to me.
I see them.
Like, granted, if I speak to people that say, guys, I've got Freya's perk that allows me to point out when enemies are weak. Shoot Moira. Someone needs to stop them now. Object has reached the third point. Yeah, 4 minutes they're gonna do it. Like I said, we needed to hold them off for 2 minutes for both sides. Don't let him get Death Blossom. That's a point clearer. I should know, I mean Reaper. Benefits main like a few point clearers. You know when they're gonna go for their point clearers. And guys, what I mean by point clearers are people who have like ults or attacks that can just basically clear the point. Reaper has Death Blossom. Stupid Moira. Reaper has Death Blossom, that can clear point. Diva has Nuke, that can clear point. Torbjorn's turret has Auto Aim, that can clear a point. Yeah, we've lost because Moira didn't fade onto point. I hate my team. I seriously hate my team. Why have Maze like giving me bloody PTSD? Our Diva was useful, very much defensive. I'm gonna say a Moira too. What's it with Maze like wanting to cause me to despise their existence? Last week's May, useless. This week's May, not actually that bad, but like the team overall could have done better. Oh, okay, I can't lose my next game, and I'm not doing another game tonight. Because I said I would... Guys, that was almost half an hour. Breathe, Tigress. Breathe. Although, good news, when we next do comp for next week, that'll be one that gets done. If I'd won all 3 games tonight, then it would have been. No, hold on. No, it wouldn't. Yes, it would have. Because it would have been 2 more wins, not on like 27. No, 26. No, 24. No. Double the win for 3, so yeah. So it would have. But I won 1, which boosted me up to 28. No. Yeah, I won 1 and then lost 2, which is still just 1 point each. Granted, they can both get saved until like next week because they're so close to it. That'll get done for this week. The regression that was done for this week. And then it'll probably just be those. Complete 30 games, wins Grand Devils. Complete 20 games in queues as all roles. I did two games that aren't roll queue, so that's why that's not more. Also, what's currently in the shop? Nothing interesting. Like, this the Radiant Angel bundle is still there. I still think it looks cool. Not gonna get it though. Mainly because I don't think the price is worth it. Like, the weapon, and the weapons look cool, but again, Pink Mercy's bundle. I like how the wings look detached. Again, the 8-bit bundle thing, which is... I'm pretty sure that's a redone Reaper skin. That's a new version of... A reuse of an old Echo skin, a reuse of Bastion skin. Then a bunch of other stuff. Something I didn't see earlier, that somehow crossed my mind, is they brought the Black Cat Mega Bundle back. I spoke about this a while ago. But Tracer got a Black Cat skin. I don't really see what's Black Cat about it. It's more cat themed. Alaria kind of see. But mainly it's a Black Cat themed, not Black Cat. Or even Catwoman. Mercy, yeah, I can see it there. Oh my god. I'm checking Mercy's Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2 skin for I end stream. Don't really see it for Divas. And then Tuxedo Cat, I do see it, but they couldn't call that one Black Cat, and I don't think they could call Divas because no, that's a White Rabbit skin. She has a White Cat skin, and she already had a Black Cat skin. So she couldn't call them. They couldn't call Divas that because she already had a Black Cat skin. Then they did redo it as a White Cat skin later, and they couldn't do Sombras because they were redoing that skin, and that's already Black Cat. Although I would argue more Purple and Neon Cat. But then again, they also then did a Neon Cat skin, which I'd argue the Rainbow just decided to throw up over someone's food. Granted, I bought it because it's one of those cases where... Because I also have Tuxedo Cat because it came in the bundle. Which I do think looks nice. And it's definitely kind of nicer than Black Cat. But... I like Black Cat a bit more because I like the neon blue that's sort of accent through it. Makes it stand out a bit more. Something I don't get is why the hell did they give her 2 whips? Like, that tail potentially looks detachable. Why the hell did they then give her a secondary whip? Whether the tail is or not, I have no idea. Typically, with Catwoman, and potentially Black Cat, I'm not 100% sure, I'm pretty sure it's more a Catwoman thing, she'll have her whip tied around her waist, and then that becomes the tail. But something I want to check before I end stream is Mercy's wings. Like, they look attached, but they also don't. Overwatch 1. They look attached. Could be wrong though. Overwatch 2 is definitely, they don't look attached. Her Vengeance skin, They kind of do, kind of don't. Dragon? Or Dragoon even. Yeah, some do, some don't. I definitely say major probably the ones I've looked the best for looking attached. Again, pink full on the like you take the wing away the wings and it wouldn't be that hard to. Same for rose gold, which look fine. I want to say only skin like they are 100% attached. So maybe Devil's probably better. Dr. Ziegler also don't look attached because you can kind of see from the angle. Imp does. Kind of do. Kind of. All-Star skins, yeah, no, you can tell they're not. Royal Knight, you definitely can tell they're not. Mimic, yeah, not. They do look attached. They kind of look attached. Barely, but they do. I've already mentioned. It does look attached. Although, was it Black Cat that I said they weren't? Yeah, you can kind of see they're not, but they kind of also do, depends on the angle. And it does really depend on how close it is. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I can kind of see it. And Rainy Day, because we're only gonna cover legendaries. Yeah, no. Also, guys, because of Fearless exists, this is another reason why I think if they were to do a K-pop Demon Hunter themed like skins for Overwatch, why I think Mercy would look the best for Mira. That I look at that and it's like, okay, it's very similar to change the outfit and all that lot, and that you have Mira. Yeah, change like the hair color is very similar. You just need to go to red, have it down, and that's Mira. But I will say, Ash personality wise suits a bit better, but Mercy with weapon suits a bit better. Although still, someone tried to argue Ilari for her, and it's like because of the long hair. I want this on record. Oh look, an even better example. Overwatch 2's Widowmaker skin has it literally braided. Again, braided. That's in the ponytail. That's just a scorpion tail. I'm just trying to find a legendary that has actual long hair. Cyber Devil kind of closer, but I think Overwatch 2 is probably the closest. No, I'm going to say Drive, because that looks a bit longer. I'm saying Captain Lannox, because that's touching her... That's about around the area, but I'm saying Captain Lannox just because... That's probably technically longer, but... But then Principal's also about the same. So, again, Widow has the braided hair, and it is very much a similar colour. I literally just think for Overwatch 2, because I'm going to mention it because it's one of the simplest ones, I think it's probably the exact same colour. Actually, never mind, I think Overwatch 2 is her longest. But yeah, have it slightly longer. I'd go down to... That's bad, actually, to be fair, that probably is long enough. I'd probably make it, say, a couple, like, inches longer. Because Rumi's known for, like, long braided hair. So I'd make it slightly longer. But then you've got a perfect Rumi. Nah, the weapon doesn't make sense. But there's no one in Overwatch 2 that uses a katana. You bring me a female hero in. And yes, I mean female hero. That does. And that'd be like perfect for Rumi. Because anything else could just be changed. But before I carry on yapping about K-pop Demon Hunters again, and I can do that in another video. Guys, this is Stagger signing off. Hope you enjoyed stream. Definitely been interesting. But anyway, this is Stagger signing off. See you next time. Bye.